Okay, it's 3:40 a.m. and welcome to G.Parkers Arcade Room, American Truck Simulator. We are in my shop in Reno, Nevada. And we decided just to go ahead and get our rest now. And so we did. We're getting up early though, 3:41 a.m. And we're going to head down to Woodward, Oklahoma. It was great because I hired a new driver. I got a truck down there. So let's take a look at the map. Well, first I just got to run right down the street here and pick up the load from Dollar General, which is some used packaging. They're going to pay me $38,940 to run this used packaging down to Woodward. Like I said, again, is where I wanted to go anyway. So, but the total trip is about 1,400 miles. So let's fire this thing up, and we're eventually going to need fuel
Time
too.
to get the job done.
But I think we're okay for right now. Matter of fact, let's just check that. Okay, I got a button pushed here that stopped me from moving my head. Oh, I don't know what's going on with that. There we go. Now we got everything working. I can get really... Okay, we got 790 miles of fuel. We're right at a half a tank, so we're in good shape. I have had a heck of a time getting all these controls put back right. So here we go. Now, everything should be working. Head tracking's working. I added some new buttons. Long story. We can get out of here by pulling forward. Drive around the shop. And it is dark out here. And when I first bought this shop and had the truck moved in here, I had a terrible time. I got stuck. As a matter of fact, I was doing a convoy with Gideon, and Gideon came by, actually. Can you believe that? He actually came by here and got me unstuck. That's been so long ago, I don't remember how that all happened, but oh, is he gonna... You know, you could have stopped a while back, pal. Okay, just make it more difficult, why don't you? Good grief. What was that all about?
Get ready to turn left.
Now I changed some buttons up on my wheel and on my little dashboard thing to maybe help in this head tracking stuff. Let me turn head tracking back on. And see, before I was having a little trouble getting it to recenter. There, recentered perfectly this time. Look good that way. Look good that way. Well, I thought it looked good that way.
Let's find a new route.
Yeah, let's find a new route. I hate this driving at night.
And then turn right. Turn right.
Okay, I know where it is. This flag's behind the store. I've been to one of these Dollar Generals before. And I know now where that trailer is. It's back here. This is a heck of a way to start out a long trip, isn't it?
Let's do this.
Alright. Here we go. Driving at night. Horrible. Horrible. Can I just rewind and start over? Okay. We got everything set up. Our headlights are on. Our high beams are on so I can see. I'm going to go out of here and turn left. And I hope I can get this trailer. I did a drop-off to Dollar General earlier. I forgot. And I remembered the dock was back around this way. I don't remember if it was the same. I don't think it was the same Dollar General. I wasn't in Reno, but it looked like it. And I remember I really screwed up the delivery trying to get it back in there.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Okay, we've got no damage. Nothing on the tractor. Of course, we just picked up the trailer. We got no damage. So I'm going to mark that as the beginning that we're success. Even though I ran over a curb and did stuff, we're in good shape. So let's see if we can. Yeah, that's my goal. I like to, off grid. My good buddy Bart, Off Grid Arcade, was talking about that. There's big arguments sometimes amongst people about. Okay, now I probably got damage. I guess I didn't swing wide enough. This Dollar General is a son of a gun to get out of. Am I going to make it? No, I'm not. I blew my own whistle way too tight there, didn't I? Bragging about no damage. Okay. When traffic clears, I should be able to make this. Still showing no damage. I don't know why I get hung up on the damage thing, but there it is again, no damage. I just like knowing that when I start a job. I kind of rate myself on how well I do. Fines, violations, damage, and damage costs you money. I mean, not in real life, but it costs you money. To me, the object of this game is to me, you buy the game, you can do whatever you want. But I know Off Grid was talking about this, trying to keep it real. I want to keep it real. I want to see if I can do the best job I can, or
Then turn right.
most amount of money I can, grow my trucking empire, so to speak,
Turn right.
and buy shops, hire drivers, and buy the right equipment, pick the right jobs. Oh, by the way, too, this is another cool thing. Another reason I like this job, and I'll show you sometime when we go to the map. I bought Utah. And I'm tickled to death that I bought Utah, because now I can, like this drive back, I'm going to cut through Utah. And before, if I didn't own Utah, if I wanted to go certain places, well, Utah was just like a big hole right there in the middle, and I had to skate around it because I didn't own it. But this trip's taking me right through Utah, so I'll get to discover some place in Utah and make my trips a little shorter, because I think if you don't own a state, you can't go through it at all, unless you've got some kind of mod.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Now, I'll try some head tracking. As long as it's willing to behave. Oh, here we go.
Stay right, and then exit right. Exit right.
This does look like a pretty big trailer I've got back there. I think I just scraped it. East on 80. And I got plenty of rest because I wanted to not be driving at night. So I'm tickled to death that I did start out early in the morning, because now I can drive and drive and drive. Maybe early morning and dark taking off here, which caused me some problems, obviously. But now I can drive knowing that I get. Well, it's starting to get light now. It's 4:45 a.m. Yeah, it's starting to get bright, a little bit light out now, and I probably got at least 12 or 13 hours of good driving before it gets dark, and then I can go to sleep again. I need to get my sleep cycles right so I can do daytime driving. Now, what messed me up is I don't know if I told you something messed me up, but I did put a new hotkey in, and this one here. Well, I gotta pull into the weigh station, so we'll save that for here in a little bit. That is a long trailer I've got back there. Thank you for your cooperation. Have a safe journey. Okay, here we go. Anyway, this button I put in, I was looking at the head tracking program, and I saw there's a hotkey within American Truck Simulator to turn it on and off, and then I have a hotkey to center myself. But I also now have a hotkey. But before, when I turned it on and off, wherever my head was at when I turned it back on was center. At least it seemed that way. This one here now is a button I'll show you. I'll push it. Now, head tracking is back on. But it really doesn't turn it on and off. What it does is no matter where my head is, if I push it, it centers my head and will not activate with head movement until I push it again, and it'll start out at center. So I can push this again. Look, up, snap back. I like that hotkey. So with that being said, I can push that to kind of look down at my dashboard. I can pick up my vape over here, grab my drink, and it won't screw it up. But then if I want to go back to head tracking, just push that. Now, I'm trying to be real good on this trip. I'm going to look out my right mirror. Oh, go back to center. There's nobody around me right now, so at least I don't see anybody back there. Yeah, there's some headlights coming up. But yeah, see, head tracking back on. Oh, yeah, I got it. Oh, head back to center. I'm just practicing, and I'm trying to get used to a driving style. I don't want to have any accidents, but I want to get used to turning my head just a little bit, looking at my mirror, but being able to keep the truck. See, I'm still able to drive the truck and look at my mirror. So I notice Bart's really good at this. Off-Grid Arcade, watch his videos. He can look at that mirror and just see. I snapped my head back on my own that time without pushing the button. And I look out this mirror. It's kind of like multitasking. Now I just turn my head back to center by pushing the button because it's a freak out button. I call it a freak out button. If you're freaking out, just push the button. You'll be back. So, got all kinds of buttons now. But then I get confused. If head tracking's on, your mouse and your my D-pad on the steering wheel will not change my visualization. Will not change my head location. Now let me turn head tracking completely off. That's why sometimes when I have I'm trying to just use my D-pad. See, now I can use my D-pad to look around, or the mouse. But I have to remember what's on and what's off. Now head tracking is back on, but that button's not pushed, so it's still not working all the way yet. It's just activated. Now I'll push this button on my steering console, and my head tracking is now working. It's on, it's off, it's activated, it's not activated, and it's centered. Unfortunately, you have to remember what your last command was, because there's no light up there to say, oh, okay, Greg, this is activated, this isn't. You just kind of got to remember. Or turn your head. If I turn my head, I kind of sort of know. Kind of sort of. See, this is one of those World of Trucking jobs, which I kind of like. I like and I don't like. I like one of the things is I don't have to worry about, if I'm in an 80 mile an hour speed zone, I can just hold this thing floored because I'm not going to speed. It's not going to let me go over 65. Downside of driving in the morning headed east. Sun is in your eyes. And I am going to take and pull over for fuel, because I am looking at my fuel gauge over there. I don't know, we're probably at half a tank. Oh, we're under half a tank. I know I'm a freak. 1%. 1% damage. I don't think that's from any crashes. We haven't had any crashes since it was a 0. It's probably tires and whatnot. Yeah, I haven't even been to Woodward since I got the truck and hired the new driver. Now, I was watching Off Grid. He bought a truck and but did not hire a driver till he got back to his shop, because he's got a valid point. I could get back to Woodward and the driver may be out with the truck. He elected to just leave the truck there till he got back to his garage, which I believe is in Texas. So that's probably was a good call on his part. Maybe I should have done that. Something else worth mentioning is I bought that Utah DLC between jobs, and you know, I was just before I did that, I was on that big job going making $106,000 all the way from the Gulf clear up into upper Nevada. But you know, if you buy DLC, it cancels the job you're on without penalty and lets you travel wherever you want to go for free. But man, I'd hate to have bought that DLC when you are right in the middle of a job that was, or about to end a job that was good paying.
Go straight.
So that's something to think about. I'm bringing my big GPS up just because I want to start looking for fuel stops. Oh, should I do it? I'm like a big kid. Tunnels just make me just... I just have to hit the horn on a tunnel. I don't know what it is. It drives me insane. Well, we had a rough start. You all that know me from the Discord, which I left a link, I leave a link in the description of all my videos to our Discord. I think a couple of them on there said I'm not that exciting to watch, so I drive like an old lady. Well, or an old man, but I am an old man. I'm not an old lady though. I'm not into that I know what my gender is. Okay? I'm not confused. Although I did buy My Little Pony on Pinball FX. I'm kind of excited about crossing over into Utah. Okay, I see a helicopter up. Off-Grid warned me that helicopters can be a sign of possible accidents ahead. Doesn't necessarily mean there is one, but there could be one. Boy, we do not have much fuel left. I wonder if I can safely. See, I have to turn off my GPS to make this work. Don't want to look while that guy's there. Need a nice straightaway coming right up. Here's a nice straightaway. 300 miles, that's not bad. I thought it was worse than that. But guess what?
Go straight.
We're gonna fill up. Alright, keep your pants on. Good grief.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
I know, that's what you always say.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Okay, this is one of those things where I got a big trailer. And I gotta make sure that I don't hit anything. I hope I'm going to be alright. I don't want to take out their sign. It doesn't look good back there, does it? $230-some gallon tank. $173 gallons. So yeah, we were getting their Grim Reaper. Oh, American Truck Simulator. It looks like Gideon's online. Now, you know what? I can tell you right now, we're not going to make it out of there. So let's. Okay, we finished getting gas, and I admit I edited that fiasco out of it for the most part because that was a big waste of time. Note to self, when you go to get fuel, make darn sure you look at the map and try to find something that accommodates something with this big a trailer hooked to the back of your tractor. Okay, head tracking back on. Feel it good. Yeah, we made it around okay. Yeah, big note to self. Make darn sure. I mean, it depends on what kind of load I had, but that was, they had diesel, but man, I mean, I thought I swung wide enough and got everything straight, but when I went to pull out of there, the trailer wasn't straight enough and got hung up on the those little barriers that protect the pump. Thank goodness they got those, and it broke a pump and had gas everywhere. Fuel, diesel fuel. But just to let you know, we'll take a quick look here. I had 1% damage, I think, when I pulled in there, and I have 1% when I came out, and no damage to the trailer. I mean, I didn't hurt anything. I just tapped up against those pump guards and kind of just got in a predicament where I couldn't back up or go forward, and finally I just had to just keep like a 64-point turn. I just kept going backward and forward and working it around until I got out of there. Man, it was tight. Anyway, we don't need that up there anymore. But we do have a full tank of fuel. Please pull in inspection at the nearest weight station. Dadgum. I've gotten out of stopping at weight stations more times than not, but seems like I just had to pull into one of these. 71,908 pounds. Thank you for your cooperation. Have a safe journey. I've stopped there when I've had a little bit of damage, and it's let me go on through, but it noted to me that I had damage. Now, I don't know what at point, how much damage you have to warrant them either preventing you from going on. Trucks in the other lane were good. Still got over 1,000 miles to go. 20 hours and 23 minutes. 30. I can't even say. 20 hours and 30 minutes about. I don't know what's wrong with my mind sometimes. I can't. I look at something and I'm just not going to worry about it. See, my fuel thing is up there. I didn't look to see how much fuel I had left, but what my range was. But I want to get back to my speedometer. There I go. 52 and a 75. I didn't see anything. I wonder when I'll get to Utah. I should have checked the map when I was at the fuel station. Here's a sign here. Salt Lake City, 167 miles. I think when I get down, to under 1,000 miles. Oh, gotta do the horn. Yeah, I need to split this video up. Oh, is that my phone ringing and blasting y'all out? And it says on here I get alerts that spam. Or it doesn't say spam, it says scam. Scam likely. I got that service on my phone that if it recognizes a number that could be bad. Well, it's never been wrong so far. I've never missed an important call. Of course, most of the people that call me that I know are important, I know their number and they're in my phone. But I got my headset on and I can't hear it ringing. And it's an extremely loud ringer on there. There's some rest. See, that would have been a far better place to go get fuel right there. Utah. Port of entry. Now that just tells me that I cannot hardly believe that there won't be another wait station or something. Oh yes, there is. I see it. See it on the GPS. I've learned what those little markings are. You can bypass the nearest wait station. Have a safe journey. Isn't that wild? Stopped twice in Nevada and get into another state bypass. Salt Lake. Now see, I am honestly going to tell you this is kind of neat. I mean, I know it's an animated deal, but it is, you know, scenery that we're seeing. But nonetheless, I think they've done a pretty good job of trying to stay true to what it's like. And I've never been to Utah. Never have been to Utah. I see mountains off in the distance, and I see a lot of flat, sandy type desert. Is that Salt Lake? Is that why they call Salt Lake City Salt Lake City? I don't know. I'd have to study up on that, but very cool. Couldn't remember what I set that button up for, that zoom. I forgot. Off-Grid Arcade, American Truck Simulator. Oh, Greg. Don't. Off-Grid Arcade's on here. I saw Gideon. Of course, that was a while back for Gideon. Of course, I haven't checked the Discord. Maybe they're setting up a convoy, and I'm going to miss out on it because I'm on this long haul. Salt Lake City discovered. Now I'm going to keep going. I like that easy off, easy on stuff for stopping, because I don't really need fuel and I don't need a rest. It's only 1 something in the afternoon. I just got fuel.
Stay left.
Yeah, I gotta stay left up here, and I got somebody coming around.
Stay left.
Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to usually do. I try to keep this as real to life as possible. But, I like to pull over and have a pullover point, pull over and end one video and start another. But I think I'm just going to pause the game and pick right back up where we're at, from right here. I'll find me a nice straightaway to hit all these buttons at the same time. But, yeah, I think this one's drug on long enough. Made it to Salt Lake City, 922 miles to go. Headed back to Woodward, Oklahoma. Had some bumps along the way that I'm going to edit. I cannot believe I got so discombobulated at the gas station. I'm going to pay more attention to my pull-offs. And I shouldn't have let myself get that low on gas. It wasn't that low, but I'm always filling up. So anyway, this is going to end this video right here from Salt Lake City or thereabouts. And we'll pick it back up again from right here. Thanks for watching, riding along with me. G.Parkers Arcade Room, American Truck Simulator. Bye now.